COVID 19 has caused an unprecedented disruptions in various industries, from halting flights and trains to restricting the movement of people and vehicles. It has had a large scale impact on the Indian economy. However, there are some sectors which will see boom and will be in high demand in the post-COVID era. The pharmaceutical industry, along with the healthcare sector globally, has been impacted in an unseen way due to the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic. However, in the midst of pandemic and a changed world, the pharmaceutical industry across the world has responded with agility. The pharma industry will be closely monitored by governments of all countries in the time to come. India must reassess its current position in the global pharma industry, look into the ways to consolidate and strengthen its position in the light of geopolitical and economic shifts, and achieve self-sufficiency as a globally competitive pharma industry with innovation as a guiding principle for the future growth. In this decade, we can expect Indian pharma industry to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 12%. We need to refocus on the next set of avenues to feed the development engine of this industry, which is both strategic and economically significant, in order to achieve self-sufficiency. The key stakeholders in the Indian pharma industry, the payers, the providers, the policymakers, physicians, pharma industry players, academia, and a plethora of service providers across logistics and distribution, IT, capital pools, packaging, and other auxiliary industries will need to work together to achieve this goal. The COVID 19 pandemic, which has now spread to almost every part of the globe, has spared no one. People all over the world are limiting their physical interactions. People have learned to adapt to evolving trends and have begun to embrace the stay-at-home lifestyle. Their attention is being drawn to online buying and selling and virtual shopping, which has emerged as a leading and expanding trend in the COVID-19 pandemic, thus enhancing the importance and success of e-commerce business industry. Given the rise in demands, most players are witnessing a 20 to 80% surge in their order volumes, despite challenges like order delays and cancellations. In a way, lockdown is gradually changing the mindsets of consumers and encouraging them to switch to online shopping. This indicates that e-commerce will be a sunrise sector in the long term, even after COVID-19 chapter comes to a close. As people adopt better personal hygiene practices in the post-COVID 19 world, the consumption of nutrition and wellness products is expected to see a rise. At present, products like disinfectants and sanitizers are recording the highest sales, a trend that seems likely to continue and become deeply ingrained in consumer behavior. Fitness products like fitness tracking gadgets and apps are also seeing a surge in demand. This shift in mindset towards healthier living opens the door for collaborations between fitness product manufacturers and healthcare providers, creating a positive impact on country's GDP in the coming years. Moreover, as people turn to online mediums, provisions like online medicine delivery and teleconsulting, which is already seeing a stellar growth owing to the lockdown, will rise even further in the future. We might also see healthcare-oriented investments from private and public sectors as the country enhances its healthcare infrastructure in the wake of ongoing pandemic. This will have a twofold impact on the Indian economy. Firstly, essential healthcare services will become more accessible, available and affordable for the mass consumer. Secondly, and just as importantly, the number of employment opportunities will explode. In a country that has been facing some challenges with the high level of unemployment, this will be a major shot in the arm. Online learning has emerged as the most effective tool for educators trying to ensure that the pandemic's influence on their learners' academic process is minimized. Several platforms are offering high discounts on a variety of courses, and many classes are being offered for free as well. Virtual classrooms and online learning have thus become the norm. Even the conventional methods are being transformed to make learning more personalized, engaging, and interactive. Survive and thrive is the new mantra for players in the Indian education sector. As the economy normalizes, the disruptions and innovations coming to the fore during this phase will become the key industry growth drivers in the future.